Hello gang, this is Bill Harvell, fellow dying inmate. I want to take a little moment to share with you something that is on my heart. A former student of mine, years ago when I did a weekly Bible study on Wednesdays, his family is grieving right now because his wife took her life. And she was suffering from depression and was struggling with this. As to be expected, it's rocked, obviously, him and the family, and I'm not going to mention names, but if you would be so kind to lift up them in prayer and lift up all who are struggling with keeping it together and getting by. Suicide is a very painful reality. My mother was bipolar manic depressive with schizoid tendencies, and when my father died when I was 13, I had to weather episodes where my mom tried multiple times to take her life. Thank God she didn't succeed, but it's trauma-inducing, to say the least. After she passed away, not from suicide, but she passed away when I was 24. I remember vividly a friend's father committing suicide and with a gun, and blood was everywhere, and we had to go, my friends and I, with hydrogen peroxide over to the house and help clean up what was left by the emergency people who came out to take the body away. Another time, 2 days after Christmas Day, a friend of mine was checking on his friend who had been non-communicado for days, and he asked me to go with him, and we opened up his townhome. Door opens to a stairway, and we see him hanging there in the stairwell. So this hits me pretty hard. If you are contemplating taking your life, please know that you're lovable. You're irreducibly unique and valuable. It may look very dark right now and you're looking for rest, which, because people are saddled with immense problems, sometimes they feel like mountain ranges on their back. Rest in a dubious way seems like a viable option, but it is solving a temporary problem, no matter how dark and painful it is, a temporary problem with a permanent solution. The human race needs you. You have a value that is irreplaceable, and you're lovable. And God created you to be loved. And if you can't taste that love right now, that doesn't mean that you're not loved. The world can be very cold. For the living, the people that aren't saddled with that kind of depression, but maybe are apathetic or indifferent to those around us, like all of us tend to be, we need to exercise sensitivity. We need to awaken in ourselves that sensitivity that when others hurt, we go, ouch. That empathy that cares for other people and what they're going through. Suicide is very real. More people than you might know or want to know contemplate it. And we need to love a lot more in this world. And that's all I'll say tonight about that. Let's keep each other in prayer.